Take a look at PMTS for the first time, currently at $3.53. Just looking at the chart here, seems to be a little bit of selling here, in my personal opinion. Bringing you guys up to that $5 resistance mark up here. Couldn't really hold it too well. And you guys see that big bubble that it essentially made coming back from over here at the end of 2016. Coming up to that $5 and just bringing you guys right back down to that same level. Hopefully that turns around here, in my opinion, and looks like you guys would have another one about that. 340 is going to be that mark. Really needs a hold underneath this 340. We'll call that. All right, right now at that 353, if that 353 or 350 mark breaks, you would go down to 340 is going to be a must hold. If that breaks, you guys can go down much lower, probably down to the $3 mark. In my opinion, I would watch for a break of $4 to turn this one bullish again, in my opinion as well. Quite a bit of beatdown. You guys got down that lower Bollinger Band, went sideways, pulling you guys back in, trading steady around that 350 mark. That's why you see that same thing happen around that 367 as well. You guys got outside that lower Bollinger Band, went sideways for a few days, rallied up close to that 20-day, bouncing back down below that 10-day, and have been there since. So again, that's what I would be watching for, is that buying pressure to start really picking up here, but you're going to need that break of that $4 mark to really turn this one bullish again. Coming down here like this would obviously breaking through that 367 and following back up would obviously be a bullish move. You guys broke down to that 350 and then that 340. It could continue going down lower. I'll hand this off to Joe and see what you need to add on this one.
Or certain employees, certain officers. So appointment of certain officers and compensatory arrangements of certain officers. So on April 20th, 2017, Stephen Montross, President and Chief Executive Officer of CPI Card Group Incorporated, announced his intention to retire from employment with the company. In connection with Mr. Montross' forthcoming retirement, the company and Mr. Montross entered into an amended, dated April 17th, 2017, to Mr. Montross' employment and non-competition agreement, which was effective as of April 22nd, 2009, which sets forth terms of Mr. Montross' employment and the company of date of his retirement. All right, so basically the CEO is retiring. So from the effective date of the employment agreement, amended through the earlier of the date of which the company appoints a successor, President and Chief Executive Officer of December 31st, 2017, the CEO transition date. So they're planning on it. His retirement date is going to be on December 31st, 2017. And let's see, Mr. Montross will continue to serve as President and Chief Executive Officer. On the CEO transition date, Mr. Montross will voluntarily resign as President and Chief Executive Officer and from all of the director and officer positions he holds within the company and its affiliates from the transition date through his June 30th, 2018 retirement date. All right, so that's basically that, and it goes on to talking about his salary and everything else. All right, so they had news on the 25th as well. It was Alti Mama Bank and Trust leverages CPI Card Group's card at once instant issuance program to support innovative local marketing initiative. So CPI Card Group, they're a global leader in financial and EMV chip card production and related services, announced that Vidalia, GA-based Altima Bank and Trust, $150 million in assets, has successfully implemented CPI Card Group's card at once to provide an in-branch instant issuance of EMV-enabled debit and credit cards in all 4 of its local branches. So it basically just goes on to talk about all that right there. But the other thing of importance would probably be, see this right here. On April 18th, they announced that they're going to have a conference call. So CPI Card Group will hold a conference call to discuss its first quarter 2017 financial results on May 3rd, 2017 at 5 p.m. And on the call will be the President and CEO, Steve Montross, and CFO Lillian Etzkorn. Etzkorn. So right there from that April 18th, you'll see the links to that and everything else. But that's something obviously to be expected right there. The first quarter 2017 earnings. the conference call on the 5th. So next week we'll probably come back on it and see what's up. Because these guys right here, they make the chips. You have the new cards, the credit cards that have the chips on it. The CPI Card Group is a leading provider in payment card production and related services, offering a single source for credit, debit, and prepaid debit cards, including EMV chip, personalization, instant issuance, fulfillment of mobile payment services. With more than 20 years of experience in the payments market and as a trusted partner to financial institutions, CPI's solid reputation of project consistency, quality, and outstanding customer service supports our position as a leader in the market. All right, so that's basically that. So these guys make the chips and the cards and everything that a lot of people have within their pocket. All right, so if you want to continue doing more due diligence on CPI Card Group Incorporated, just go right over to the PMTS board on Investors Hangout. From there, you'll see the company profile, the time and sales, the recent news, the filings, the financials, the buy rating. And as always, if you have an opinion on the company, feel free to share it with the tens of thousands of like-minded investors that we have using the site daily by posting right over there on that CPI Card Group board on Investors Hangout.
All right, and that's what we're looking at right here. Again, with the chart, 353. Resistance at 367, 84, and $4. Okay, that's again, need to get through there. You guys are right now currently at that support, 350, 340, and $3. We'll need to break $4 to turn bullish. 340 must hold, in my opinion. You guys are right there at that $3.50 mark right now at that bottom. Hopefully that does turn out to be a bottom here and bounces up from this level. That's what, obviously wishful thinking. Hopefully that's exactly what happens here for you guys. PMTS, if you're following this one, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. We'd appreciate it. And share this video with all other investors. If you would like to participate in our next live show, you can do so at investorshangout.com/live.